Alright, my fellow Synchron enjoyers, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at some combos that you can do with the Stardust Runick Bystial deck I showed you the other day. And yeah, we're gonna have a look at like 3 basic combos. So kicking things off with the first combo, StardustSynchron and 1 Runick. Quick disclaimer here, this is gonna be the weakest of the 3 combos because we will have to use the StardustSynchron effect engrave to summon pretty early. So we start off by using our Runick card to bring out a Hugin effect to discard and search for a fountain. If they imperm here to keep us off a fountain, that's fine. We baited out an interruption at least. So we're gonna go and activate the fountain. You could save this for later if you want, but why not do it right away? We continue by normal summoning the StardustSynchron, grabbing ourselves the Arrive in Light. Then we synchro those 2 off for the Altergeist synchro. And then we're gonna use StardustSynchron's effect to tribute the synchro and bring himself out. The Altergeist synchro triggers to revive itself. And then we go Arrive in Light and place the Convergent Wills on top of our deck. We synchro summon into our Ruddy Rose, which triggers Arrive in Light. We draw, what a surprise, the Converging Wills. We bring him out, and with him the Omni Dragon. Then we want to go Omni Dragon, discard another one, target the Converging Wills to search out a Light Dragon from the deck. Then we go for SMSD. We're gonna use the Lubellion to grab a Magnamut. Magnamut banish the Converging Wills to summon himself out. We activate his effect to search during the end phase, of course. And then we go Lubellion, tribute the Magnamut and bring himself out. We're using his effect to place the Brand Regained in our Spell and Trap zone for that beautiful resource loop. And during the end phase, we're gonna get the Ball Drake just so for an additional interruption and to get some use out of our Brotar that's left on the field. So for combo number 2, we're gonna check out double Runick plus Stardust. We start off by activating 1 Runick to get out Hugin. Hugin effect we discard to get ourselves a Runick Fountain. We're gonna activate the fountain and continue by normal summoning the StardustSynchron using his effect to fetch the Arriving Light from the deck. Next we're gonna use the fountain and the StardustSynchron for a Coral Dragon. Then we wanna go Runick to bring out Gary, triggering fountain to shuffle back 2 and draw 2 cards from the deck. Then we go Arrive in Light, placing the Converging Wills on top of the deck. Then we go for our generic level 10 dragon again, triggering only Coral Dragon and not the Arrive in Light, because if we would trigger both, the Converging Wills would miss timing. So we draw Converging Wills, special summon him, and with him the Brotar. We use Brotar effect, discard 1 and grab a Light Dragon from the deck, which is Lubellion, of course. And then we go into SMSD. Now we can safely trigger the Arrive in Light to draw a card. Then we're gonna wanna go Lubellion to add Magnamut. Special summon Magnamut by banishing the Converging Wills. And trigger his effect for the search during the end phase. And then we go ahead and tribute him for the Lubellion, using Lubellion to get the branded regained, so that we get the resource loop going. And from this point, we have multiple different possibilities we can do. So number one, we could just link those two off to go into a seals if we want to have a bounce. We could also go StardustSynchron now to tribute the seals. Bring him out, and then seals will trigger to get us a Bystial from the deck, which in return would give us a level 10 synchro, Disparter for example, or Changing if you want, or Chaos Angel. Or if we synchro, we can of course then trigger the regained to draw another card and put back the Stardust. So yeah, let's do that. Let's say we drew a card, and then we could either leave the Disparter on board, or we can go Disparter, then bring back the Converging Wills and go for the second SMSD like that. We even can, if we go back to this point where we got those two and the Stardust Synchrons still in grave, we can also go a Stardust to tribute the Brotar, and then go for a Crimson Dragon. Which allows you to go for the second SMSD during the opponent's turn. If you want to do it right away, you can, or if you just value like Chaos Angel or Cheng-Ying because you have, in case of Cheng-Ying, more Runicks in hand, for example, you can do that as well. But yeah, this would be what I consider the standard combo where you get the full setup. And for combo number 3, we're going to look at StardustSynchron plus Bystial Lubellion. That also gets us where we want to be. So we start off by normal summoning StardustSynchron, triggering his effect and getting the Arriving Light. And then we use Lubellion to search for Magnamut. We're gonna summon the Magnamut, triggering his effect for the end phase search. Next we go Arriving Light to put the Converging Wills on top of the deck. And then we synchro off into Disparter, triggering Arriving Light to draw the Converging Wills effect to summon him and the Brotar. Then we use Brotar, discard 1 to grab ourselves a Dark Dragon this time. Then we want to summon the man himself, SMSD. Then we go Saronir, banish 1 to summon, and then we go into our seals. Saronir triggers to send the Lubellion, the second one. Then we go StardustSynchron effect to tribute the seals, bring himself out. Seals effect to get out another Bystial. And then we can go Lubellion, summon to get the regained. And then we can go for the Crimson Dragon. And we can use regained here to put back the Stardust and draw an additional card. So as you see, we still can get there without Runicks, just with Lubellion and Stardust. What I want to mention there is, if you add Runicks to the equation, especially like Slumber and or Tip, You can start off with a tip, for example, to fish for a hand trap, or use Slumber to get out a Hugin to basically look for an imperm or something. Or you can even just search with tip to banish the top card of your opponent's deck, and that way your Disparter is live the whole time and protects you from nib. So adding the Runicks to this scenario lets you play through hand traps better. Alright, so that's about it for this quick little combo video. As always, if you have any suggestions, alternating lines, or maybe some additions I could make to the deck, or something like that, yeah, just feel free to drop that down in the comments. I'm happy to read your ideas and your thoughts about it. And with that being said, see you in the next one.